Alright, today we've got a replay between qmgtv and DrSERG versus Sikomat and we'll call him Tube. This map is Zahadun, not one of my favorite maps, but we've got Frost and Shadow playing against Fire and Shadow. I'm probably just going to call these guys by their colors, you know, red, blue, green, yellow, because there are a lot of names. I don't know anyone here, but I know qmgtv and DrSERG. I don't know the other two. Alright, so we see both players here grabbed a well, and they're going to fight it out here. And both players here grabbed a well, and they're going to fight it out here. What's a little more common is to say nobody grab a well, so that everybody can bring their full forces here. Or, you know, if one player grabs the well first, okay, he's grabbed this well. So red looks like he's not going to contest this. And it looks like green's not going to contest this fight over here. Incidentally, this is a smidgen unlucky for Sikomat that he's paired against Frost, because they've got Fire and Shadow. By the way, he's going for the center here, and he's going for the center here. But Lightblade is very, very good against Sunder, and a very classic Fire and Shadow combo is to use Sunder with Light Weaving. But that's not going to work at all against Frost because of the Light Blade. So if this player up here had been the Shadow player instead of the Fire player, the Sunder would have been quite strong. Okay, so we've got both people have taken a well and they're fighting it out here. Red has a lot more Forsaken and they're all frenzied, which means that this is looking unhealthy. This well is going to drop, I think. These guys are also frenzied, but they were picking on the DrSERG. Over here, it looks like Frost is going to take this wall down. Yeah, this wall drops, and yeah, so DrSERG very clearly lost this encounter in the center. And it looks like Yellow lost this encounter here. So the teams are still fairly even. Let's see, is qmgtv he's gonna take this and then rush. Meanwhile, Red's gonna come over here to help his buddy out, because Red's won this fight and Yellow's lost this fight, so Yellow's gonna need a little help. And that's gonna give Blue an opportunity to well up and maybe go tier 2, and then put some pressure on Red if Red helps Yellow. We see a tier 2 from Yellow. We've got Fire Nature. And over here we've got Lost Souls. Red's going tier 2 as well. Also Lost Souls. So Fire Nature and Lost Souls from Red and Yellow. And Lost Souls and we don't know yet from Blue and Green. The Hurricane's gonna make short work of these. This well I don't think should have been taken by Yellow. Tube has his DrSERG here. This attack, when these guys die, Tube should have taken this so that he's got ground presence and can protect him a little further. In my opinion, that is. We've got these not even half, we've got these barely held Master Archers, which are still useful for ground presence, so it's useful that he didn't kill it. He's going for this. Alright, so he wants to play a late game, it looks like. Meanwhile, there's an attack over here going on, not near. Okay, so he took this well. I think he should have come over here and tried to get ground presence, maybe at this well. Meanwhile, Yellow and Red are... everybody's just welling up. There's not a lot of fighting, except for this little thing over here. We see Yellow and Red are together. They're going to come over here. Maybe to the center, or maybe over here to try and get some ground presence. The Mountaineer was disenchanted. And he's gonna die very quickly to the Aura of Corruption. Sikomat's gonna come over here. It looks like he's gonna take some power walls. Everybody's taking power walls. Is Frost still no, Frost. It's Pure Frost and Stonekin versus Twilight. Pure Frost and Lost Souls versus Twilight and Lost Souls. And yeah, it's a bit quiet right now. Let's speed it up a little bit and see if anything happens. Alright, Yellow's got a little bit of ground presence here. Okay, we got an attack happening over here. Again, it's not really a full-scale attack, it's sort of a tease. And we also have War Eagles coming over here to do something. Yeah. So red and yellow are going to have a little bit trouble going tier 3, I think. Because they've lost both of these positions. Alright, we've got the Frenzied. Okay, so he's just running because he doesn't want to take anything from the Pain Link because the Nightcrawler is Frenzied. This Nightcrawler was Frenzied, I think, just to make sure that it kills the other War Eagle that was Gravity Surged. And now we've got a very large army. They froze the Mountaineer, I guess, to make sure he died. In my opinion, they should have waited on the freeze until they're actually at the base. Got the... Looks like the Skyfire Drake's going to come and try and take out the War Eagle. We've got an Hour of Corruption to protect this. So, rather than going down, I think these guys should come up and continue their attack. That was a waste of power. The Lava Field to kill the Shadow Phoenix. Yeah, that was just a waste of power. Do we have tier 3 from anybody? We do have tier 3. We've got Pure Frost, and so there's one Shadow Orb on Blue and Green's team. Everything else is Frost. And both of these players are... Oh wait, what? Is this tier 4? This is tier 4. Okay, so that's fun. We got a tier 4 happening from Green. I think it's qmgtv. This Skyfire Drake sitting there should do something more. Yeah, we got tier 4 in this match. So I guess that explains why Blue and Green have been super quiet. Red finally got his tier 3 up, I think. I guess there is room for Red and Yellow to both have tier 3. Oh, okay, there's a monument there. But we had tier 4, so I'm curious to see what's going to be... What? Kobold Incorporated. Okay. I sense something funny is about to go down. Last Grigori is probably going to die to the, whatchamacallit? Hour of Corruption. Especially with this Ice Barrier here. So the Grigori taunted? Yeah, so it dies. I'm not sure what the roots are for. We've got several Lancers here. So probably we're going to see an Earthshaker. But I don't know what this Kobold and Corpus are. Area Ice Shield for what? We've got a little attack here. It looks like okay. He's taking that out. What is happening? Ice barriers. Okay. Okay. Still not sure what's happening. Kobold and Corpus. What? Okay, so it looks like this building makes every other friendly building constructed really quickly but lose 400 life points, which doesn't really matter for a bomb. So this is funny. This is very funny. Oh man, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Okay, I'm glad I picked this replay. It's a little boring up until now, but I'm not sure why he's waiting. I guess he wants to have this stuff run out a little bit. Okay, more blade traps are exploding. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Okay, a little attack here and a little attack here. Let's watch the rest of these explode. I'm not sure why he's waiting exactly so long. There he is. I think that was a waste of a... And he rebuilds these immediately. I'm not sure about that. Meanwhile, we've got more Lost Gregories. And more Lost Gregories. The top lane is a little bit quiet. Still this random Skyfire Drake sitting there. Yeah, for like a tier 4, I think that was really underwhelming because an Earthshaker would have done this exact same thing as all these Morglay traps. So he spent 2 cards in tier 4 to get that combo. That was not really, I don't know. I'm guessing this was a friendly match, just to sort of see if they could do it. Okay, this Grigori lives. And we're gonna see some sort of nasty. You know, we've got a Tremor coming up here to finally do something. qmgtv has so much power. 400 power. And we see the Morglays. This is very funny. The line of Morglays. Another Grigori. The Lightblade taunt is going to prevent this Grigori from getting his taunt off. And meanwhile we see Morglay traps, I guess, to kill the Grigori. These are all going off. This Grigori did get away. The Morglay trap exploded from far off. Here's another one. We got a frozen. I guess I'm not really sure why. Alright, and that's game.